Hi, everyone. It's Diane Yetter from the Sales Tax Institute here for another episode of our Women to Watch in Sales Tax. And today I am thrilled to reintroduce you to Amanda Cusack, who is a sales tax manager now here with us at Yetter Tax. So, Amanda, welcome.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
So, Amanda, you're newer in this role with us, but why don't you tell everybody a little bit about what your role is here with us and what we do?
My role there as indirect tax manager, I have oversight for our U.S. sales tax compliance as well as VAT and GST in about 15 different countries. And then finally, it's, researching if there's any new jurisdictions that come up, which we know in the indirect tax world happens all the time.
At Yetter Tax, I came into the role as a tax manager, coming from industry, but ready to explore lots of other industries and softwares and all the different things that the consulting world can offer. And so far, it's been a wonderful ride. We offer all kinds of things from registrations to VDAs to very, very occasional manual returns. And we also do implementations with a lot of different sales tax softwares, selling systems, and ERPs. And in my short time here, I've already been exposed to all of those things, and it's been very exciting. Was exactly what I was hoping for the next step in my career. And I look forward to all the more exciting things that we have in the future.
Oh, that's great. And we're so glad to have you on our team now. Is there something that you've accomplished over your years doing sales tax that you're especially proud of?
I led a project where we set out to collect all missing exemption certificates for any of our accounts that maybe we didn't have something on file or didn't have, an up-to-date form on file. It was a pretty big feat because we have a pretty big customer base, but the biggest thing there is we drastically reduced our audit exposure.
Sometimes it's not the big things that are as exciting. Sometimes it's the little things that you do along the way. And one thing that I'm really proud of is the different tools and resources and procedures that I've been able to develop throughout my career to assist in the indirect tax function at my old company. And I'm starting to work on those types of things for Yetter as well. And just, paving the way for other people to have the ability to do the job as well.
And that is a great thing to have in your back pocket. I'm a big believer in having process documentation and kind of thinking through what are all the steps. So that is a big accomplishment. And I know it came in real handy at a couple different times in your career to have those all in place.
Yes, absolutely.
So Amanda, having spent most of your career in industry and maybe now just coming into the consulting space, do you have any advice for women that might be in a similar situation?
One, never stop learning, which I know a lot of people say, but it's true. There's so much to learn in the indirect tax space, and it's always changing. And so you just always have to stay educated,
Education. There's always a million things to learn in sales tax in the indirect tax space, and getting access to any resources you can is very helpful. There's lots of free resources. There's lots of webinars you can attend. There's communities that you can join, and being a part of that and having access to those educational tools is vital to being successful in the sales tax industry.
You have to find your community, and it's out there, especially with sales tax nerd community.
Networking, this field thrives on networking, getting to know people. I never would have had this opportunity if I hadn't been attending conferences or coming to the trainings that Sales Tax Institute offers and getting to know other people in the industry.
That is great advice. And obviously, both of those things are things that I also think are so important for anybody in sales tax, but especially for women, because sometimes we find it harder to ask for help and reach out to people. So
absolutely.
So thank you, Amanda, so much for being with us again.
Sure.
And for being part of our team. And you are definitely a woman to watch in sales tax.
Well, thank you. It was great talking with you, Diane.